Gemini. Okay. So we're going to be looking at where you're at presently, what you're looking forward to, what you're leaving behind, your subconscious and your unconscious. Let's get into it. Ciao. We're going to get into it, okay? Damn, y'all was really ready. Y'all was really ready. I honestly feel like Geminis right now have so much shit going on to the point that it's actually forcing them to be okay. It's forcing them to just take this shit to the chin. That was my eye that was crooked like that. Ciao. I'm about to cut this video off. Anyway, how dare y'all disrespect me like this? Gemini? Huh? Gemini? But no, where you're at presently right now is you need a lot of faith. You need a lot of strength. You need a lot of just something. And because you need a lot of something, you feel like you don't have something else. And that's actually really forcing you to look within and understand how far you've come to just let shit just happen to you like this. It just, oh, that, You see that change right there? Yep, that's what y'all looking forward to. There's a lot that's about to happen for you. There's a lot that's about to unfortunately unravel. Especially with this mummy. This feels a lot like karmic, but I'm not going to say that because I don't want that for y'all. But what I will say though is this is you taking the bandages off. This is a ripping the bandage off and just getting shit done. Get it done. What are you waiting for, right? I think your intuition has yelled at you for so long now that you're finally realizing that it's time to, you know, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up, you know? I think this feels like a lot of you are ready to just leave, move, get out, start over, do something new, something different. Especially when it comes to the people that are around you. You're ready to just say, you know what? Bye. So what you're leaving behind, though, let's see what you're leaving behind. You got 2 cards for what you're leaving behind. Maybe you've been neglecting a lot of what you're good at instead of what you need. You know, this, especially in the upright, is you acknowledging that you're good at things, but you're not actually realizing that you're good at things because probably you've just ended a cycle of just selfishness. This feels like a lot of selfishness, and you're learning that things have to change in order for people to accept you because you haven't been as accepting of other people. So because you haven't been as accepting of other people, now you're starting to realize I'm not as good at what I do than I think I am. And this feels kind of like, it feels like a wound, like your ego's been bruised, especially since, you know, everything that's come to an end now has forced you to realize this might have actually been something that I could have changed, or this could have ended up being something completely better if I had just, you know, stood up for myself, or if I did certain things. But this being in your present moment is you realizing that I'm not going to do the same things anymore. I'm going to keep going. So what your subconscious is, you're not happy. You're not happy at all. There's this facade, there's this mask, there's this ideal that you gotta rip off. You're not the person that you think you are, and it's because who you think you were versus who you are now are 2 completely different people. So now it's like you're not happy with who you are right now because it's like it's been residue, or it's just the debris of other people's personalities coming back, or it's just like you've just been letting go of these false identities and you just want to be you. And subconsciously, you're not happy because of it. And it feels a lot like you're losing this flame for life. You're losing this, it's not to say that you don't feel successful or you don't feel like you're achieving anything, but it just feels like you're not happy with where you're at because you deserve more. And because you haven't given yourself more. And I think now you're starting to realize a lot of the way you've been judging people, or the way that you've been, you know, putting people on pedestals that don't really deserve to be there. You're starting to recognize how you do that to yourself, and as far as lying or just making things up to make yourself feel better. Child, this is rough. Ooh. Unconsciously, yeah, there's a need for forgiveness. This forgiveness is what's going to allow you to really let go of the pain, let go of the failures, let go of the mistakes that you think you made. But it's also a forgiveness as far as understanding that you wouldn't be where you are right now if it weren't for the things that you went through. So there's a need for appreciation as far as how far you've come. There's a need for appreciation for as there's just a need for you to acknowledge the shit that you've done for yourself, to help yourself and let that just be okay. It just feels like you're not okay with the way things are, or unconsciously you know that you need to apologize, or you need to, you know, speak up, or you just want to clear the air, or you want to be able to express yourself in a way where you can feel better. You need to talk badly, because that's what's going to propel you into this change that you're looking for. Especially when you stop feeling bad about the things that you have to say. I think you've been brought to this, you've been brought to this light, or just this illumination within yourself, that you're not the best person. Oof. And it hurts because you know you could have done better. And this feels a lot like friendships or relationships, or just in general who you've been lately, and you just want to kind of get out of that feeling of hurting people because you're hurt, or feeling like you need to lash out because people don't understand you, or just saying the things that you need to say and then just saying, fuck it, I said it, so what, right? A lot of people aren't ready to hear your truth also, especially this being in your unconscious. You're starting to realize the things that you have to say are very important and very triggering to people, which is why people don't like you. Damn. Ciao. But this feels though... this was underneath this. So being illuminated is what's going to cause you to kind of get that fire back, get that momentum back. And I think because of this feeling of, you know, strength that you're giving yourself again, about basically, you know, standing up and just saying, it happened. Okay. Right? It happened. That's what it is. I didn't start it. I didn't do anything. It just happened. So let it just be that. But this is what's going to bring you a lot of peace, being this angry person, unfortunately, but that forgiveness unconsciously is what's going to, you know, allow you to really, get out of that cocoon. Get out of that cocoon and start over. I think when you do feel like you're going to start over, things are going to be completely different because you decide they are. So I'm going to leave that there. This one was a little rough. Ciao. I love y'all. Y'all be safe now. If you would like a personal reading, please go to lolahoneyaroma.com.